Hello dear otakus, welcome to Otaku Start. Today we have another special list of the best 10 manga and manhwa that talk about demon kings. The previous video was about demon queens, therefore we thought it would be amazing if we added another video about demon kings. As you know, kings also sleep, but the clever ones with one eye opened, just like dolphins and whales. And a king without power is an absurdity, therefore the king's name is a tower of strength, which they open to adverse party. I hope you will enjoy this list of majesty and royalty. As usual, don't forget to subscribe and be a part of our channel, and you will be getting the latest videos every week. So without further ado, let's start the show. Starting from number 10, Ixtas Online. When you first see the storyline and setting, you will be engaged quite easily. And also the idea of a class getting their consciousness captured inside a virtual reality game is further dramatized by having one of the classmates, Meguri, woke up in the body of a demon king, which was a target for the rest of the classmates trying to kill him. However, the author created an interesting dynamic to build the story, where Meguri must do his best trying to retain the loyalty of their demon subordinates or risk being killed by them while fighting his classmates. On the other hand, this series got cancelled. Well, it's not a surprise, since the characters feel one-dimensional. Also, the art isn't that good, so I wouldn't guarantee anything awesome in this manga, guys. It's your choice to gamble on it. Down in number 9, Cat and Sword. The cat demon and Taoist priest Zhang were responsible for sealing the underworld passage, but Zhang was attacked by ghosts once again, so the cat demon left alone, weak and powerless. The thing will make him drop into the human world because of his lack of physical strength, so now he has a mission, which is to find the right successor of Zhang, so that they can work together and seal the underworld passage once again. Overall, this manga seems quite interesting to me because I like cats. I always think that cats are kings in their behavior. You know how they were a part of history, always with humans in anything they do. Actually, they were exploiting humans and making them their servants till the present day. So go read this manga if you want to see a cat in a different form. Next in number 8, I'm the Soldiers Exgirlfriend. At first, when you see the title, you say that's some cheating-like story, right? However, we know that there are some women who would do the impossible to be the love interest of a book's charming protagonist. But May's Hazelnut is definitely different. As a girl from the 21st century, she struggles to maintain the appearance of the angelic Maze while defying the fate laid out of her by harem romance novel. That's right, May's boyfriend is none other than the goofy and lovable protagonist, and every woman in the book has her eyes shining for him right after she dumped him. Now she gets a setup on a blind date with Eth Lancel. Well, she falls head over heels for him, even though he was hiding his true identity from her. He actually was a demon king. However, the ex-boyfriend hardly plays a role, so talk about misleading titles, but the manhwa itself is fine, you can try it. Next in number 7, Hitarimao to Tsenderyusha. There was a demon king who was spreading fear and terror, so people were living in a state of fear. They were hoping that one day this demon king would be defeated and fear will come to an end. So once this character named Eki decided to attack the castle of the demon king alone. It seems not a good idea. I mean, who would attack a demon king alone? The way I see it, he is a stupid character. That's in case the demon king is powerful as usual. But no, this demon king is looking so weak. What a loser demon king. However, Iki has a goal, which is to make a name for himself. Therefore, if he manages to defeat the demon king, he will become as famous as a star. On the other hand, when his path come across this demon king and they had several encounters together, there will be some spark between the two. The thing will make Iki enjoys the company of this demon king. Anyway, go read it if you see anything that I said is interesting. If not, you better drop it and look for another one. Next in number 6, Fuwon Mahuani. One day Lillian Eddington was in the woods and there she found a cute black beast. Despite her grandfather didn't agree, but she insisted to keep that creature as her pet. Well, this girl has some psychological issues for sure. Moreover, after finally her granddad accepted, she kissed the newly named Wolbo on the nose, only for it to release the seal on it, and suddenly turned it to a Mahu. At first he was somehow lost or maybe confused, but in spite his hesitation hesitation, he decided not to abandon Lillian either. Furthermore, you can imagine how is it like when a demon king lives alongside a beautiful naive girl. It's something I would choose to read about, to be honest. Such weird stories always attract me, and they make me enjoy them, especially if the art was beautiful and the drawings of the characters are good. That's a good read for me. Right in the middle in number 5, A Fairy Tale for the Demon Lord. Well, first of all, I have to say that this isn't an easy story to understand, and to be fair, it deserves more in the score. It seems so underestimated. What I mean is, when you think about demon kings and so, you automatically think about darkness and depressing things. As long as I'm concerned, the stories of demons and all these sort of themes, if it didn't make you feel that darkness and deep emotions, the story has failed to represent itself. The story of this Manhwa starts with a demon king who is portrayed as a human, sick of killing countless knights who are trying to take away and save his princess from him, despite she is the love of his life. Sadly, the main character, or the nameless knight, appears trying to rescue the princess in hopes of making a name for himself. What follows is a story about the hero struggling to free his princess from the demon king. To be honest, you will like this Manhwa, guys, just go read it. Down in number 4, Dungeon Builder. The Demon King's Labyrinth is a modern city. In a world where demon lords build dungeons and devour human emotions, there is Procel, a rookie demon lord. He has a new idea, which is building a new dungeon where humans and demons coexist together peacefully. But to do that, he must defeat the Wind Demon Lord. However, as for me, it seems like I will be throwing my time away if I read such a silly story. I mean, I don't feel that heat of Demon Kings, which will make you feel the powerful creatures and the darkness spreading to take over humanity. So this seems too cute for me to read. If a story about demons didn't manage to represent that typical classical theme of Demon Kings with the mighty power and ruthless strength, it wouldn't be doing what we expected it to do. Overall, there is some hints that show a promising outcome in the future of this manga. So the ball is at your feet, and you can choose to kick it or leave it. Down in number 3, Satan's Secretary. When the Demon King finally wakes up, he was determined to release his hell breath on the world. But first he needs a secretary. What a loser. I mean, he is a Demon King, why the hell he needs a human secretary? Whatever, he managed to find a human to organize his devilish plots, and she is actually the perfect one for this job. In fact, she is so perfect to the level of a demonic one. I mean, she was starting to lose her grip on her humanity, because she was so smart with super skills and secretarial wills, so it's just a matter of time before she makes the Demon King's destructive dreams come true. However, this manga is well drawn with a shaded art and background, fun and unique characters, and an overall good time. So you might like it, guys, because it has some different aspects which make it really good for killing time. Down in number 2, became the Demon Lords, who I created a dungeon and spent heartwarming time there with non-human girls. What a long title. Why the heck making such a long title? I almost understood the whole story of this manga only through reading this title. This title is so specific. I mean, is it a title or a novel? Alright. However, I will tell you some about the story of this manga. There was this Demon King named Yuki, and he was the guardian of a dungeon. He was living in a dangerous world with giant monsters loitering around, fighting for their existence. So this demon lord thought to develop the dungeon in order to escape from all that dangerous creatures and live in peace. I don't know, is this a demon king or a scared queen? Moreover, for some reason he found himself having a good time with a supreme dragon lady and a vampire girl, sometimes laughing and other times angry, passing days doing what he liked to do. You know what I mean. So just read it, guys, you will like it. Finally, number 1. I am a Villainous Daughter, so I'm going to keep the last boss. Well, this is an amazing manga. The plot is almost perfect. You can call it the ideal fantasy that you were looking to find. It is hilarious, and you can't get enough of it. The female lead Erin is reincarnated into an autumn game as the Villainous. So since she had played it in her previous life, she wanted to avoid the bad end, with roads leading to her eventual death. She begins her schemes to live with revenge sprinkled in. She plans to avoid this by marrying the Demon King Claude. This would ensure the hilarious antique, especially with Claude's shift emotions, causing weather to change. However, considering the fact that she is both emotionally and physically strong, in comparison with Claude, as the Demon King he is the opposite of her, being unable to handle his changeable emotions and incredibly shy. guy, the thing which make them complete each other very well. Overall, I would definitely recommend reading this manga if you are looking for a breath of fresh air villainous genre with a presence of the Demon King. This is the end of this list today. I hope you find what you seek to read. Don't forget to like the video. Thanks for watching. See you next time.